Play song, get down. Good morning, all. Today's topic is about the stages of business, the different stages of business. So, I welcome you all for today's session. It's going to be a very exciting session because till yesterday we have seen the basics and the motivational part of entrepreneurship, and then yesterday's class was very interesting as everyone has been showing your excitement, anxieties, and stuff. So it's clear that people are liking the classes, and I'm very happy that we are able to communicate here, and I'm being a facilitator in your growth is something which motivates me to this. So thank you all for coming to the classes and paying your attention. And I promise if you keep on showing the same enthusiasm throughout the course, definitely with another promise that you're going to apply all the concept what you have learned, definitely you're going to see flying colors in your life and you're going to achieve everything you set up for. So let me start the session today. Let me open up the slides for you. Just give me a second. I really like online classes. You know why? Because you can actually help anyone in the world, any corner in the world where there is internet, you can connect to the person through Zoom. So that's one thing what I really love about the internet, and I need to really thank the pandemic situation and phases because I've learned to use doing all my workshops online now. So most of the people are very much used to using online. You can see people who are above 50 years are also, though they were very stubborn not to use this, but they're using it. They are very much familiarized themselves with this internet, new technologies. So I'm very happy for it. So your presentation is ready, my friend. So I'm going to reiterate on what we did on day one and day two, and also today's topic. So you ready? Excited? Fantastic. Screen share. All set now. So day one, as an entrepreneur, you are supposed to take care of 8 dimensions of your life. So if you're a businessman and a job holder, then most of your works are dependent on your business or the job profile you're holding. So sometimes it might not be possible to control your standards and your way of living. But being an entrepreneur, there is every possibility you can control your life. You can set standards for you. So the reason I have kept this very deliberately to give you the insights of life's different dimensions, and whatever you take, they will categorize themselves into one of this 8 categories, my friends. So let me reiterate this once again for people who have joined yesterday. Any person in this world, they have a life's purpose. They might know about their life's purpose at the early stage. Sometimes people know at very later stages, but whatever it is, people will know their life's purpose at some point of their life. And earlier you know, more mastery you can get, so you become more expert earlier you know your life's purpose. So any person should have a vision. So as a person has a vision, your business should also have a vision. Once you have a vision what you want to achieve, what your output is going to be, then you start reverse engineering. So from for anything or for taking an action, you need to see your output. You need to see your outcome. You need to start from back. Like that's the output. You slowly come back step by step, and then start step by step from here. So what am I trying to say is, if your output is walking 10 kilometers, then your plan should start from the 10th kilometer backward. Only then you will be assessing your journey very well. And every action plan should have a time bound. Okay. And then we did speak about the goals. So goals cannot be an expression of desperate situation. You're in a situation where you need to spend or you're into debts and you're trying to clear your debts. That cannot be your goal. Okay, that cannot be a goal. Living abundance life can be a goal. For abundance life, what is your expectation? What is set amount you're looking for in every month time? That can be a goal. But something you already going on in your life and you just want a solution for that, that cannot be. Okay. Then once we have learned about how to set a goal, where what are your goals, so you write down all your problems in your life. Then you bring that into a positive affirmation, and every positive affirmation you carry out as a goal, and then you prioritize which one you need to take first. And then the top 5 goals you take, and out of that top 5, you start working on top 3. And then here comes the magic. The life is magic. It's 8 dimensions. So 8 dimensions of a life are health. So when you're talking about health, you need to take care of what you eat, what you feed in your mind, and also the fitness of your body. Okay. So I believe in soul, mind, and body. If you are living in this materialistic world, then your body is the medium to your mind, and the mind is the medium for your soul. So they're interconnected, right? So whatever your soul is saying, it will be interpreted by the body and be done by the interpreted by the mind and done by the body. So you need to keep all these 3 things healthy. To keep all these 3 things healthy, you need to be fit and eat right. Then family. When we are talking about family, see, whatever your earnings are, how much ever professional life you're living in, it doesn't really bother. If something happens to you and you don't have a family, that is the biggest emptiness in life. So family is first, my friends. To take care of family, you need to be healthy. So first health, then family, and then professional life. Your professional life comes then. So once you taken care of your health and the family, you set a standard for this too, you have a goal for this too every year, then the professionalism comes. So you have a profession to do, you have a profession to work on. That's where that is a third priority. Then comes finances. So how are your finances? Are you able to take care of every need of your family, yourself and your family? Is it enough? Are you able to meet the needs? If you're not, then what? How are you going to increase it? Then intellectual growth. As your intellectual growth grows, your financial, profession, and family and health will actually fit in, my friends. So you should be very careful. When I'm talking about intellectual growth, I'm talking about learning about the different concepts in the world, learning about reading the books, understanding what's happening around the world, how to take care of your mind, keep it very calm, cool, different situations, scenarios, experience of other people. And the next thing is social responsibility. If your social responsibility is really well balanced, then definitely you are a person loved by everyone. Keep this in mind. Then the spiritual growth comes into my picture. So I'm a spiritual person, so I definitely say, like, there is something beyond this science. There is something beyond this materialistic world, and if you believe it, then you need to have some set goals, like what would be something you're growing in spiritually every year. You need to have a mark for it and then try to achieve it. And then the last and final thing is wisdom. See, the last seven things is a part, and having a wisdom is a part. So you should be able to take a decision that can be a small, big, bigger, but each that you should have wisdom enough to help yourself learn your inner child asking. If your inner child is asking to play in rain, you should have wisdom enough to play in rain. If your inner child is asking to go for a swimming in an ocean, in a sea, then you should be able to cater it. So that is wisdom I'm talking about. Or if your inner child is asking to help a poor person, a needy, are you able to do it? So we did discuss on all these things. I gave you some exercise on jumping jacks, then showed you about 11 steps ways to share the vision. So this is how your vision statement comes in. And you need to keep on sharing your vision. Only then, more you talk about your vision, that means more confidence you grow and you achieve it. Then we did spoke about, yeah, this is something which I really want to talk about. So there is Andrew Daniel. I've listened to a Daniel's TED talk that was a couple of years ago, and I'm very much influenced with this. What he says is, for you to achieve anything in your life, you need to read books. That is intellectual growth. You need to keep yourself around influential people. You need to go to conferences, seminars, attend them, be involved in them, so that you are learning more. Okay. And then finally, every goal you are setting up should be at the peak level. So you need to really set up a bigger goal, right? So this is what very important thing is. Your analytical skills are improved, and evaluation capacity will be built if you're doing these three things. That is, in the abbreviation, it's called BIG by Daniel. Okay. And then social responsibility, talk about spirituality. Like when I'm talking about spirituality, these are things which can make you grow, like meditation, visualization, affirmations. With about three steps, you can win self-control and self-discipline for sure. That I've practiced it and I'm doing it. I can give you n number of examples, but this is not the platform for you for us to discuss on that. So definitely, there is a platform for it. It's called Law of Attraction. That will happen on 16th of this month. So you can enroll for it. That'll be definitely a very good session for you to learn about yourself. So that's totally about our inner self, our inner side, our inner child, learning about our inner self, right? So these are six components in wisdom which I really want to mention here. So once you have all this component, then right decision at right times is achievable. So what are this? These are like pro-social attitude or behavior. So you should be ready to say yes for anything whichever comes in your life. Yeah, there are conditions for it, but you need to be ready for it. Then social decision making. Like once your wisdom is intact, then the decisions what you make for social being in social animal will be really effective one. Then emotional homeostasis, then reflection on self-understanding, value, realism, and tolerances, acknowledgement of dealing effectively with uncertainty and ambiguity. So all the six components really show how your wisdom is at the particular time. These things we have picked it from Harvard University, and definitely you can go through them as well. And we did talk about vision board. You need to have a vision board or a vision book. Some people do vision book, some people have a vision board. For me, vision board is something works out very well. I keep on I do the charts. I have a chart. I put what my visions are on the chart with the pictorial representation. I love that, and I keep seeing that on a daily basis, and I feel very proud when I achieve something out of it. So this is something which I can share it to you. Then four pillars of life, or you can say the four pillars to live successfully happy is life vision. You need to have a right life vision, structured rhythm on a daily basis, your standards, and then your 12 choices, what you out of the life book, what I gave you, and the accountability system. You need to have accountability system for sure. So now coming to the stages, okay, stages what you go through in business when you start entrepreneur journey is first and foremost is struggle. This is where you are looking for a breakthrough. Once you get a breakthrough, that's so powerful that you don't look back at all. You just keep on going. You just keep on going with your works, and you know you have that pattern, set pattern. Once you prepare that pattern, we're going to talk about patterns tomorrow. Okay, so once you prepare a pattern, once you have a pattern with you, then you can simply one minute. Once you have your set pattern, to get that set patterns, you will be going through the struggle stage. In the second stage, you keep on doing your work till you find a pattern. In a pattern, you know how many people you're actually consulting, or how many prospects you're looking into to get a business from them. So that the number can be 10, for example. Then out of the 10 people, let's say six people are interested in your concept. Out of six people, only four people see your presentation, or four people agree to see your presentation. Out of four people, two people buy. So that's your ratio already. Okay, 10, 6, 4, 2. Ratio is ready. So two people are buying. So when you approach 10, two are buying. That's your pattern. And to find out this pattern, you go through a struggle. And that is the stage number one. Once you achieve your breakthrough, once you know that this is the pattern, then you go into survival mode. In survival mode, you know you're doing 10 people on a daily basis, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Now, in you are able to earn a break even. You are able to achieve all the finances met, the needs are met. You are making some kind of a profit, and you are loving the business. That's survival. You are taking care of competition as well. Then stability. You need to bring in systems. In the survival mode and struggle mode, your efforts, you being in the business, is really very, very important. Coming to stability, you're slowly starting to step down and push the responsibility to your subordinates, or the managers, or the people who are working in your firm. So in stability, you're trying to make each person in your department, the heads of the department, the responsible people to take care of things. So they need to take care of your pattern. So whatever pattern you have set for them, that should keep on rolling, that should keep on happening. That will happen in the stability mode. In the stability mode, you know, in survival, if you're approaching 10 people, you're getting two. And if you want to multiply, then you want eight people to join, then you need to give 80, you need to approach 80 people. So that is done without your intervention in stability mode. Okay, and then success. So now, once it is stabilized, your business is stabilized, your startup is going smooth, all the things are taken care by each department, everything is running very, very good. and you are seeing the success. If you want 8 people, you're getting 8 people. If you want 10 people, you're getting 10 people. That means you're successful in your startup. You're successful in your journey. Here it started. No looking back from here. You're just keep going on. You can scale it now. That's scaling stage. So now you want to expand. Here you are talking about expansion. You can go for partnership, you can go for investors, whatever it is, you are actually trying to expand your business. You're trying to expand your horizon, you're trying to expand your branches, you're trying to make your business go big. That is scaling. So these are the stages what usually an entrepreneur goes through and takes care of. And I wish you all a good luck. And today's exercise will be writing down all your ideas. Yesterday we did talk about ideation. So now in next 5 minutes I'll be talking about ideation, and then we'll be talking about the business models as well. But if you have any queries till here, I give you some time to introspect. I'm giving you 5 minutes. Now it's 10:20. I give you 5 minutes time to think about all the stages and come up with your questions. But I want you to go through all the slides. Okay, all the slides from slide 1 to now, and come up with any of your discussions. Let's discuss on that and then take it further. Okay, so I give you this 5 minutes time to introspect.